So today I took all the rotted boards off where the tires would go, and I put them over here and cut them. So yeah, big holes in the middle now instead of there. Then I took some 1/8 inch plate. I took it from that main beam right there, and right here, 20 inches wide from that bolt over 20 inches, so about there. You can see it, I think. Yeah. So and hopefully that'll help keep these boards good. So I did that earlier. Then now, got the trusty old neon out. I'm gonna take this, take the seats out of it. These are RT seats out of the neon. The ones that are in it right there, but I'm gonna put those back in it since I'm gonna sell this. And I'm gonna put these in the Dakota to get rid of the bench seat, because bench seats suck when you're trying to fuck around. For some reason, this seat when I got it didn't have a seat belt, so I had to take it off the other one. But that's no big deal. I'll probably have to use the one out of the bench seat and mount it to this. Hopefully that works. We'll see. Got the bench seat out. There's 2 bolts in the front and a nut for the stud for the back. And you can see all the cool trash the guy I bought it from had in here. AC belt, junk, some gloves used to kill someone, junk, scissor jack, that's a keeper. We'll set that down nicely. Oh damn, some shoes, they're badass. Oh, it's a blowgun, actually something useful. Old Humberto, always surprising me. FL. Hell yeah, he's making bank, baby. 874. Not bad, Francisco. Paper plate. Fuck. Shit all over. What the fuck is wearing? Don't need this fucking shit. Get it out of here. Yeah. Ooh, lemonade. Ooh, Allen key. That looks like something cool. Holy shit. It's the first George Washington coin. I'm just gonna take the rails off because it's a single cab truck. So not like anyone's riding in the back or even put anything in the back, so not really a point to have it on rails. Plus I'm gonna be the only one to handle all 100 horsepower of this. So not anyone can just jump in the driver's seat and start whipping this bitch around, you know? So on the bottom of the seat itself, there's only one bolt to like mount it to. So I'm gonna cut this off and then bolt it back to the seat. And then I'll run a piece of square tubing on the bottom of this. And then I'll run a tab for this one. Or just a long bolt, go right through the square tubing. And then hopefully that'll work. Make her dirt nasty low. Alright, so I had to, there's some like buttons that they like mushroom over to hold this, so you just grind those out. Then I cut the welds on the end there, and that's pretty much it. Now I got those, and then we'll weld it to some square tubing and get the seats in. Here's the seat rail I just built out of square tubing. Just through the hole for that stud. And I'm gonna put a plate right there, go across those two. And then I cut slot right there down to there. So I can put the nut back on the stud because the seat's gonna sit flush on top of this, so there'd be no way to get a nut on there if I just drilled another hole. So I got cut there, and then enough room. And then the bolt to the seat is gonna land right about like here. So then I'm gonna drill a hole through the bottom. And then I should be able to just run the bolt through this one. I do a big enough hole where the head can go through there, and then I shouldn't have to cut a notch up here. But yeah, this is how it's going so far. Just a little update. Quality engineered. Chrysler, baby. Alright, so I accidentally cut the wrong side of this off, so I had to weld it back on. Looks like shit because I'm running out of gas, and it's Sunday, so can't go run and get gas. Made this hole way too big, but the holes came out alright. This is the second one behind. And then once I get gas, I'm just gonna weld up these gashes, just make it look a little bit better. It's plenty strong. The stuff that comes on stock seat rail is pretty thin, so not too worried about the strength. And fuck it if I wreck. So, yep, these are the outside rails. So, I'll use the better one for driver's seat because my life's worth more than anyone who's riding in the passenger seat. So yeah, now we're just waiting on gas. Alright, so we got them in. Well, we got the outside brackets for both done. Doesn't look too bad if you don't look too close. But you can tell. Not quite sure what we're gonna do yet for the insides, but I might run something across, to bar across, use these factory dimples, run the self-tapper 10 mils. If you've ever had a Chrysler product, you know what I'm talking about. But run those, tab, and then right there in there, hold it up, and then maybe just throw something underneath here to maybe just self-tap into that or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's coming along. It's definitely a lot better than the bench seat, the love-making seat. Had to run to the hardware store, get some nuts and bolts. Fucking $10 for this. 10 goddamn dollars. What in the fuck? On the seats again, and fuck! GD. Look how ugly this fucking shit is. God damn. Alright, so I got the inside bracket done for this, for the driver's side. It ain't going nowhere. It's solid. So I rounded off the front to make it look a little bit better. Not much, still looks like shit, but there's a nut on the back side holding it in. You can see where the I wrapped it in electrical tape and put it in a wrench, and then put the wrench through here. And the electrical tape to hold the nut in so it doesn't fall out, because there's already a nut I dropped down in this rib. That's probably never gonna come out, and it's gonna rattle and drive me nuts for fucking ever. But yeah, that's that bracket, or the front mount to that bracket. And then that's the seat bolt. It's a shoulder bolt. Shoulder bolt, so that's as far as it goes down, but I had to put the bolt through the hole and then mount it to the seat because obviously there's no room because of the angle and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't move, so it's pretty good. I'm using the stock seat belt, so even kept the plug. Not sure why I did that, but I did. But it's mounted just like the driver's side has a bolt up in there into the seat, and then some bolts from like the hardware store that go through the mounting bracket for this, the spring assembly, and then it mounts to the rail on the bottom. Probably really can't see it, but yeah. But this side I'll probably just leave. Fastener side I'll probably just leave the way it is, because the seatbelt will hold you in place anyways, and they're not driving, so make it more exciting for them when they're flinging around, you know. But yeah, that's probably where I'll leave the interior forever, like this. Oh, and I got this stuff off because I was ripping out some shitty wiring, so I'll probably put that stuff back on. But yeah, that's where it is now. Looks pretty good though.